Hello, I'm David with Benjamin Franklin Plumbing. In preparations for next week's cold weather, we want to get you guys some information that will help prevent some of the plumbing issues that could happen if we see freezing temperatures that last 24 to 48 hours. Some of the things that you can do, one is know where your water meter shutoff valve is. That's typically located down by the curb unless you have a customer shutoff. You want to be able to turn that off in case you have a pipe that burst. If you're not going to be home, you're going to want to turn that off, open up the faucets and bleed down the system. If you don't have a meter key, just make sure that you have the tools that are going to be required to turn that off. And generally you can use a pair of channel locks or a crescent wrench, but you're going to want to turn that water off. Now is a good time to know where and locate where that is so you can turn it off. Another thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to open up all the cabinet doors where the plumbing's on an outside wall. You're going to want to turn the heat up so that that heat can get up underneath those cabinets and up against that plumbing that's on outside walls. That's going to help a lot. The other thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to turn the hot and cold water faucets on and have that be a steady stream. Doesn't have to be running full blast, more than a drip. But you're going to want a stream coming out of the hot and the cold side. When you have flowing water, it's less likely for that to freeze up. Another thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to detach all the water hoses to your outside faucets. Do not leave those connected. Then what you're going to want to do is put your outside covers on your faucets to make sure that that cold air isn't getting up against those metal faucets. And if you don't have outside covers, it's okay. Towels, shirts, anything will work. Just wrap those up against those outside faucets and make sure that you tape those up tightly. Zipped, if you have zip ties, that'll work as well, but just make sure that that shirt, towel, whatever you have is secured firmly to those outside faucets. Another thing that you need to do is make sure that up in the attic that you don't have any exposed water lines up in your attic. If there's any gaps in the insulation, stuff like that, you're going to want to do the same thing. You're going to want to wrap those up or make sure that they've got insulation on them. You can take towels, blankets, anything that you got, but you do not want to leave those areas up in the attic exposed. If your pull down ladder to get up into your attic is inside the house, you can pull that down. And then when you've got the heat turned up that's getting back up underneath the cabinets, it's also going to get up in the attic. And that's going to help a lot. Another thing that you can do is if you have a heat lamp, or two, go ahead and plug those in and have those sitting up in the attics, and that heat coming off those heat lamps will also provide enough heat to get up against those pipes. That's going to help you out a lot. If there's anything else that we can do for you, give us a call at Benjamin Franklin Plumbing, Fort Worth. Thank you.